In this video, we're going to show you how to make and pre-prepare 5 to 10 meals. You could do more or less using chicken breast. You could also do pork tenderloin or pre-cooked rotisserie chicken from Kroger. So we're going to start simply just by chopping the onions and the peppers and the mushrooms. And so we're going to chop them up and just drop them into our pan there. And then once we get these chopped up, we're going to place just a little bit of olive oil in there, and then we can season to taste. However you want to season them, use Mrs. Dash, salt and pepper, whatever you like. And you're going to saute these over medium heat. Then for our roasted veggies, I've made it really easy, and I just bought pre-cut and pre-washed veggies from Trader Joe's. They have a great source of pre-cut veggies that are ready to go. Saves a ton of time. So you're simply going to just coat a cooking sheet with Pam or olive oil, and then pick your choice of 2 veggies. Place them on the sheet. I'm going to use the Brussel sprouts and cauliflower. And from there, you'll just season to taste. So I'm going to put some salt and pepper on, and I'll use Mrs. Dash. And today I think I'm going to do the tomato basil Mrs. Dash on the Brussel sprouts, and then the southwestern chipotle on the cauliflower. And then from there, we're just going to roast these on 425 in the oven for 30 minutes. Next, we'll simply cut the chicken into strips or smaller pieces. And each pound of chicken breast will make approximately 3 meals worth of meat. And then you're just going to take the little strips or pieces, place it on another cooking sheet that has also been sprayed with some low-fat cooking spray or some olive oil on there, and then I'm going to season them to taste. I'm using Mrs. Dash again, and there's several different varieties of Mrs. Dash. We'll show you those here in a little bit, but I'm doing about half with the tomato basil, half with the chipotle seasoning. Here are the varieties that we used in these videos. By the time that the chicken has been prepared, the roasted veggies are finished. So we're going to pull those out, put those off to the side for now. And then we're changing the oven temperature from 425 to 400. And we'll cook the chicken for 12 to 15 minutes. Next up, we're just going to make a nice marinade for the Brussels sprouts. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, and then 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. You'll see that here in just a moment. And then whisk that together. Add a little salt and pepper to taste. From there, we're going to mix that in with those Brussels sprouts. Next up, we're going to make a marinade for the cauliflower. A little bit different here. We're going to start with 3 tablespoons of white balsamic vinegar. And I'm just putting it right there on top of the cauliflower. You can put it in a small dish and whisk if you like. This is a little shortcut. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And then 2 lemon wedges. We're going to squeeze, drop some lemon in there. And then we're going to put a little bit, you can't really see it in the video, but that's maybe about a tablespoon of honey. And then again, just kind of toss the cauliflower into the marinade. And at this point, the chicken's ready after about 12 minutes. I'm going to pull that out. And all that's left to do is just plate up our food into Gladware or Tupperware containers. I'm going to start with one of the varieties of the seasoned chicken with the sautéed veggies. Place that into a container. The other variety of seasoned chicken. And I'm going to use the roasted Brussels sprouts for this one. And so you get the idea. We have 2 different varieties of seasoned chicken. You can have 3 or 4 or 5 different varieties. we have all the different types of veggies, the sautéed peppers, onions, and mushrooms, and all the roasted veggies to give you a lot of variety throughout the week. We'll just prepare all of these so that as you get busy Monday through Friday, all you've got to do is pull them out of the refrigerator, warm them up, and you've got a meal of about 300 calories ready to go in a very short period of time.